Well, today's video is my January 2011 favorites. So what I've decided to do for monthly favorites is try to pull out items that I haven't used in a while, not only to show you some new things, but also some things that I've had that I'm starting to enjoy again, and hopefully that way I'll also go through my collection and start using a lot of the things that I've sort of been ignoring, as what we all do is we get new things and we sort of forget about some of the great things that we already have. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something that I've had forever and ever. I've repurchased it. I don't even remember how many times that I've repurchased it. And it's a concealer from Benefit. It's their Boing, B-O-I-I-N-G. I have it in the color of 02. And I really like this for spot concealing. And the other thing that I like this a lot for is that the color is so close to my natural skin color that I use it as an eye makeup base. I find that the consistency is very similar, although maybe a little bit more creamy than the paint pots from MAC. And I really like this. So a lot of times if I'm going to be traveling especially, I'll take this because it's two items in one. I get to use it as a concealer and I get to use it also as an eye makeup base. So I'm really enjoying that, and I'm glad I pulled that out again. Keeping on my eyes, and a new item which I haven't spoken to you about before, it's really not a new item, but it's a new color from my collection, is Smut from MAC. And I really like this for contouring. It's a beautiful shade. It's sort of purple, gray, taupe. It's sort of everything depending on how you work it in, all rolled into one. And I'm really enjoying the color. The next eye product that I've been loving is new for me. It's from Hourglass. It's their eyeshadow, and I cannot believe I have not had one of their eyeshadows before. My friend Raul sent it to me also, and it's unbelievable. He definitely has to become a professional makeup artist because he has a great eye for color. And he picked this one out for me. It's called Exhibition. And it's, again, sort of similar to the color from Smut and all those colors that I've been really liking in the purple family. And it's sort of like a taupey sort of purple shade, and I'm wearing it today. I love it. One word of caution on these shadows: just use a very, very, very small amount. I'm going to basically just touch my finger to the shadows to show you how deep the colors are. So these should just last forever and ever, and they're just beautiful. They just blend in really well. They're really, they're almost like a little bit of a cream feel to them, even though they are a powder, and I'm really loving them. Moving on to my lips, something that I've been using all winter long and I'm really enjoying. It's from Glow Minerals, and it's called the Mint Balm. It comes in a container like this. And I keep this in my bag. I don't use this in the morning before I put my makeup on. I use other lip conditioners. But what I do is that through the course of the day, if my lipstick has worn off, I'll put this on first and then I'll reapply lipstick. And I think that my lips have actually been in the best condition that they've ever been for the winter. One word of caution, it is pretty big, so if you don't like a big container, you might not like this. But this is a fabulous product. I just quickly put it on. My lips are really well conditioned, and it has an SPF 15 in it, so I would definitely check it out. It's a great product. This month I pulled out my Estee Lauder lip liner, and I have it in sheer pink. It is the Lip Shaping Gloss Pencil, and love these pencils. I actually use this a lot just as a liner and a lipstick on its own because the color is so strong. It's very nourishing on your lips, and it's just great. I'll go in line and fill it in. Sometimes I'll put a lipstick over it, sometimes I won't, but I'm glad I went back and pulled those out. I actually have a couple other colors, so I have to go give them some loving too. For lipstick, and I put that over the lip liner today, I pulled out my Sue Devitt in Cyan, S-A-Y-A-N. Gorgeous, gorgeous pink color. Love this. Great lipstick, really hydrating. It's really funny. I forgot that I purchased this before we really all got into Sue Devitt and all the Sue Devitt pencils and everything. Where I get my hair done in the summer, they sell Sue Devitt, the Sue Devitt line, and I picked this up and I love it. And again, I forgot that I had it, so I'm glad that I'm going to be going in and pulling out some of my oldies but goodies. Oldies but goodies, even though it's only 6 months ago, and using them again. For cheeks, I have two products this month. The first one is my Rimmel Natural Bronzer. I have it in 021 in Sunlight. And I've shown this to you before. I've actually used this to contour on my eyelids. It's a really pretty soft color if you're looking for doing sort of a nude natural look. And I really like it also for contouring because it's a little bit lighter than some of my other contouring shades that I have. And I find it gives it just sort of like a softer look. So I've really been enjoying that. It's a great product, and it's really reasonably priced besides. For cheeks this month, I've been using my NYX Cream Blush. I have it in the 02 Natural. beautiful shade. These are really nice. I won't swatch it for you. I think you've seen them enough. They're really, really nice blushes. They just blend really well. The color assortment is gorgeous. The price is unbelievable. I actually bought this in a set of 6 from an eBay seller, and there are tons of eBay sellers out there that are doing that. They're selling them in 5 and 6 quantities. Well, they're actually even more reasonable than getting them in the drugstore. But if you can't find them that way, you can still go into a drugstore and purchase it because it's a really well-priced item, and it's a really great product besides. For highlighting, I went back and pulled out my Fresh Twilight. This is an illuminating cream that's been around for a long time. I used to use it just sort of highlighting on my cheeks, but lately what I've been doing is putting it on after my primer and using it as a base before I put on my foundation, and it really works really well. And of course, the company was founded in Boston, so I have to like it for that. For a face cream, I've really been loving my La Roche-Posay Cycloplast. It's it's called Pro Recovery Skincare. I first saw this on a Lisa Eldridge video, and it was really hard to find. I did finally get it thanks to a subby who wrote to me and said she found it on Amazon. So I was able to find it on Amazon, but other than that, it's really hard to track down. But this is a great product if you've had anything done to your skin as far as some sort of a peel or microdermabrasion, or just anything topically that you're using, maybe some sort of a retinol product. You get sort of that red, inflamed, or maybe flaking to your skin from having the procedure done or from using a certain chemical. This is really great. It has kept my skin so even. I did have a microdermabrasion done a few weeks ago, and I used this, and I have to say that my skin reacted the best that it ever has. I didn't get that really sort of pink tone to my skin. I didn't get as much flaking, and it definitely only has to do with the fact that I use this every single night. So the next thing that I've been loving is my blender cleanser that I purchased with my blender sponge. Didn't like the sponge. I ended up actually ripping it when I was cleaning it one day. But I love this. I love the container of it. You push down on it. I keep it near my brushes. And after I've used a makeup brush, I just sort of press down on it and rinse it out in the sink. And I've been doing a much better job of keeping my brushes clean because of it. I'm not sure that I would repurchase the cleanser itself. What I really like the best about this is the bottle. So I think what I'm going to try next is to just pour one of my other cleansers into it and keep the bottle. And then I can probably tell you whether it's just the bottle that I'm crazy about or the cleanser really makes a difference or not. So speaking of brushes, my favorite brush for this month is I'm going to read this to you because it's such a long name. It's the Mistake Proof Sheer Application Brush from Trish McEvoy. Absolutely loving that. And the thing that I think I like the best about this is not just how well it puts on my liquid foundation. And this is really good especially for the Makeup Forever foundation that I've been using because it's so sheer, and this is for sheer application. But what I like the best about it is that I find that in a lot of the dual fiber brushes that I have a really hard time cleaning the white tips. And this one cleans beautifully. I never have a problem getting my foundation off, or I never have a problem getting any of my liquid blushes off. So definitely love her brushes. I have a few of them that I've had forever, and they're expensive, but they're really a good investment. And the last thing that I've loved for this month are my Miss Webril, or Webril, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's W-E-B-R-I-L. They're skincare pads. There are 100 4x4 pads, and I use this for cleaning my eyes, and I don't use it for cleaning my face. I just like it primarily for removing my eye makeup. And what they are is they're super absorbent, strong when wet, soft and comfortable, environmentally safe, lint-free, economical, and hyperallergenic. They're 100% cotton. And what I do is I take them and I cut them in fourths. So I end up with 4 pads for every 1 pad that I cut, and I really like them. A lot of times I just use the 1 pad when I'm taking off my eye makeup remover, and it works perfectly. They're very soft. They're pretty thick, so they really hold the product in, and I just absolutely love them. I'm not a big fan of the cotton balls. I find that I'm always getting the lint on my lashes or in my eyes, so when I found these, I was really, really happy. I think this is another product that I purchased from Amazon, so I'll try to find that link and leave it for you below also, but these are really great pads. You should definitely look into them. So that's it, everybody. That's my January favorites. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. It's absolutely glorious out today. It's going to be almost 40 degrees, and with the sun hitting that snow, it's just beautiful. So I hope everybody's looking forward to Super Bowl Sunday, and of course I hope that your team wins. Take care, everybody. Speak to you soon.